classic Hollandaise sauce. Why would you want to make one? Because it's a gorgeous sauce. Rich, luxurious, goes beautifully with fresh asparagus, poached or grilled fish, with the addition of certain ingredients after the sauce, great with steaks, poultry, all sorts of things. It is probably the ultimate chef sauce as well, and not the easiest one to make, but I've simplified the recipe here, but by still keeping faith to the true classic skills required to do it, a la Sabayon and what have you. What we need, fresh egg yolks. I've got 4 in here, clarified butter, about 8 ounces clarified butter, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some lemon juice to give it the gastric-y finish, and a little bit of fresh cold water. First thing we do, little egg yolks, give it a little beat up in the bowl, add a little water, just to help get the egg yolks going. Only a little touch, just a little touch of water. Get it mixed in. Nothing else so far, just the egg yolks and a little bit of water. Then, turning my gas down to a little simmer here, I need to put this over a pan of simmering water, like so, and in we go. So what's happening here, the egg yolks are now going to cook slowly. Now, the bottom of this glass bowl is just barely above the simmering water, not making real contact because there's a genuine risk of scrambled eggs being made, which is not what we want. So all I'm doing here now is whisking these egg yolks non-stop. You don't put this on the stove and walk away, make a cup of tea. You stand, you labour, show it some respect, because this is the ultimate chef's sauce. And already the egg yolks are beginning to foam up, increasing in volume, they're getting lighter. Now very nearly now we're going to get to a stage what we call a Sabayon. This is the cooked egg yolk. We use it in desserts and other sauce and what have you. And what we want to do is cook the egg yolks out now to a stage we call ribbon stage, where the whisk actually leaves a trail within the cooked egg yolk. We're nearly there, doesn't take long. Now these egg yolks will be cooked 1.5 minutes, if that. If the temperature does increase, just get your tea towel and hold it over. And already you can see how much egg yolk is in there now. A real lovely sauce being formed. I love making this sauce, it's so therapeutic, and the result is awesome. Nearly there now. The whisk is beginning to leave a trail, that's that ribbon stage, the Sabayon I was talking about earlier. Important to have your ingredients ready at hand, because once the Sabayon is ready, once the egg yolks are cooked, they don't like being left to hang around. They want to be finished off and dealt with and served. Okay, beautiful. Now here we are now, that's the sauce now, that's the Sabayon cooked out. Get rid of that, don't any longer. And then all we need to do now is to add our clarified butter, a little at a time. A warm mayonnaise, I've often heard describe this sauce. Okay, add this, but it's getting thicker, it's getting richer. Okay, gradually add the butter. If you want to add it a bit more of a beat up, there we go. I think I just about got enough in there now, actually. Okay, now finally, some lemon juice. This is what gives it that nice gastric finish. Very often you do have a reduction of white wine vinegar and shallots and cracked peppercorns, but this is much nicer, much fresher, and goes great, as I said earlier, with fresh asparagus, grilled steaks, poached fish, you name it. Okay, back in there, some salt, some pepper, and all of the recipe has been simplified to make it more doable, if you like. We haven't betrayed the classic technique of making a beautiful homemade Hollandaise sauce.